Yo, what's up guys? It's Talon. Today, I'm going to be talking to you guys about how in just 3 weeks, I have already hit Challenger. I'm currently ranked 23 on the server, 65 marks. You guys know my goal is rank 1. Currently, we are about 25 marks off of rank 1, so that's obviously the main goal as a whole. But I just want to talk to you guys currently about really what I have learned this season and how my games have been going. I mean, if you look at my ranked, win rate and everything, I'm already at a 58% win rate with 265 games. I have a really high KDA, good gold per minute, even when I obviously play autofill, so I am getting support still sometimes. But I've duoed a lot with the support as well, though. If you're wondering how I've played this season in terms of who I've played with, I solo queued a little bit, but then once you get to a certain rank, it's really hard to play solo queue games early season because you just have really long matchmaking. So I've usually been duoing a lot. I've been duoing with Senna, who's a support player, and also duoing with some other people as well when they're online. And then I played for like those 2 days that event came out. I played 5Q because there was that event to basically get free marks for playing 5Q, so I did that for 2 days. So basically duo queue with some solo queue and a small amount of 5Q that I don't really plan on continuing to play more 5Q or anything like that. And then looking at my champions again here, guys, what we've really been playing are these 5 champions for the most part. Playing Renekton generally when I'm top lane, especially when I'm blind pick or when I'm into tanks, but then I will play Jace top lane when I have a good Jace matchup. I'll play Varus anytime I'm ADC. Jace usually when I'm mid lane, but I will play Ziggs mid lane. You can see a couple Ziggs games here if I really need to play Ziggs. Because we need AP or something. Vi is my typical jungler with a little bit of Camille jungle as well, and then Thresh as my go-to support champion. So that's the champion pool, and then I want to just talk to you guys again about some of the main things that have let me climb this season, some of the unique things that I've started improving on, and that type of thing. So let's get right into that. Okay guys, so the first thing that I've really gotten good at this season has been understanding how to have more impact in top lane in certain ways that just I wasn't doing before. One of the main things that I've been doing a lot better of a job of is understanding when I should split push or side lane in games. So for example, I had this game against an Ornn where I legitimately got up 5,000 gold on him. I got a really early triple kill in the game. Was like I was doing amazing, but my team was doing quite poorly, and so I really had to carry this game really hard, right? And in that situation, as a Renekton, I was into a comp that could kite me very well. A lot of their champions had a lot of mobility, and they were very hard to kill. And so the way that I should have approached this game, I should have side laned a lot because nobody could kill me on side lane. If they're coming into me and I'm drawing them to me, I can likely double kill them because that's how my champion works. My champion's very good at 1v2ing. My champion really has that strength, especially when you get a lead. Now, I ended up playing for the team fights in this game because I got drawn into trying to team fight with my team. And so then I lost this game despite carrying really hard because the team was losing the team fights. The team comp was hard for me to play into in team fights. And then I wasn't really able to impact the game. And so one of the main things I've been doing, especially through top lane, is understanding a win condition a lot better. Again, I will analyze how the team fight's actually going to go looking at the team comp now more than just purely the gold. My mindset before was like, okay, I'm really strong. Now that I've gotten really strong from my lead, I'm going to try to spread that lead to the rest of the map. But now I've done a much better job of identifying how the team comp plays into the whole, everything. For example, I was really fed in a Jace game as well, and this Jace game was later on after I had, again, learned this kind of thing, and they were a really squishy comp, and so I rotated really hard to play for that team fighting because I knew the enemy were really squishy. I'd be able to one-shot them, and then I carried this game very hard. I think it was a game I even got like a pentakill in on Jace, and I was basically able to just impact the game very hard. So understanding basically like the win conditions, especially when you need to rotate by looking at the enemy team composition, has been one very helpful thing that I have done so far this season. And then like the most important thing this season that's changed is the difference in how to utilize the T-Rex now. So before it was really bad for the best player in the team or the strongest player gold-wise on the team to take the T-Rex. But now that the T-Rex third ability and first ability one-shots minions and gives you bonus gold, you can use it to accelerate yourself. So notice how here, I'm literally just going straight through and getting an insane amount of gold from these minions on the T-Rex. And then another important thing to do with the T-Rex is wait to ultimate the turret until the minions go under the turret. Because when the minions are under the turret, it lowers the turret resistances, and then you can actually kill the turret. So don't ult the turret without the minions being under. And then again, utilize your first and third ability on the T-Rex to make sure that you can get as much gold as possible. The only time you don't want to take the T-Rex as the really strong member now is when you're already full build or when an important objective is going to spawn, because then you want to make sure that your weaker member is taking it for the objective. But in a situation like this where there's no objective up, you see how I'm going all around the map, finding these minions, getting as much gold as possible, pushing turrets, doing all of that type of stuff with it. And this is just going to make me immensely strong for the rest of the game. But this isn't the only thing that I do with the T-Rex. I also utilize the T-Rex to bait the opponents by essentially giving myself an extra health bar. It has very good CC now, the T-Rex does, and it's very tanky, so it's a great distraction. Notice how I'm going away from my team and I'm utilizing the really big health bar, where I don't care that I'm getting hit because it's going to expire in 30 seconds anyway. And so instead, I'm going to clear another wave bot lane. I'm going to go to the mid lane wave then. And then you can see here how I'm keeping 2 people on me while the rest of my team is on another part of the map. And then I use the T-Rex HP to bait them. They keep trying to kill me. They want to kill the T-Rex, and many people are going to be dumb and do this. And then I have my team coming, and now I'm distracting them. I'm positioning myself in a way to knock them into my team. And then we end up getting an easy kill because I'm baiting them once the T-Rex is really low. So again, then here I'm utilizing the ultimate. We end up even getting a kill on the Varus there. And then that leads us into a position where we can literally end the game with the Baron by using it as a bait. So basically utilize the T-Rex in the earlier parts of the game, like the 12 to 16 minute part of the game, to get yourself a lot of gold. And then once the T-Rex lifespan is coming to an end, there's only like say 10 or 20 seconds left on it, use that time as sort of a bait to really be aggressive and use that health bar as a resource. Again, if you're a stronger member of the team, you can now take the T-Rex as long as an objective is not currently spawning. If an objective is spawning, then you should still allow a weaker member to take the T-Rex. And then another one of the main things that really helps me climb in general, guys, has been kind of a shift in mindset of like how much I value my rank. And this is definitely something that like over the course of the last couple of seasons has allowed me to reach my new peaks that I've never reached before. And it's kind of like the sense of inevitability that I have that I will reach what I deserve to reach if I just continue to play well. So like before, I would really get angry at each individual game, and I still certainly sometimes get tilted at each individual game. When you have a frustrating game or when teammates do something dumb, I'm gonna get frustrated, as is human. But I've just been a lot more focused on the fact that I want my win rate to stay at a certain percentage so that in the long run I will climb if I play enough games. So for me, it's like, oh, my win rate is currently 58%. I really want that to stay above, say, 55%. But I know on average, every 20 games, I'm going to go 11-9, which is enough for me to climb by gaining a minimum of 2 marks every 20 games, but realistically more with fortitude, so probably 3 or 4 marks every 20 games. And if I'm doing that consistently, then I know that if I play enough games over the course of the season, I'm going to reach my target of trying to hit close to that, say, 200 mark range. That's kind of like around where I'm thinking I want to try to end at. Of course, for me, it's all preliminary. It's all, subject to change just based on how the games end up going. But again, thinking more in my mind about like the win rate kind of thing, thinking about, okay, over the long run, I need to play really consistently well. Like I've had, different portions of games where I play really, really well over the course of, 10 or 20 games, and yet I lose a lot of them. But usually the way that I'm, viewing this now is, okay, there was actually still a good day because I played really good in this day. And then I've had other days where I play really bad, or at least, under my normal level, and I still climb. And for me, I'm really trying to view it in a more objective manner and really just be, again, over the long run, am I going to climb if I continue to play this way? Should I actually try to improve something, or is this specific, game, was it my fault, was it not? Trying to be objective about that, trying to really focus on the long run has been a big mindset shift for me. That definitely helps me climb. So that's kind of going to do it for the video, guys. I just wanted to update you on the rank climb again. We're already up to Challenger now, aiming for Sovereign, of course, hoping that I can get Sovereign before winter break, which starts around like the mid to early December for me. And then during that winter break, I really want to grind as much as I can to try to get to rank 1. So that's obviously the overall goal. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. If you're interested in coaching for just $15 an hour from a rank 5 Sovereign Autofill player and a current Challenger player, just DM me on Discord, Talon1169, or do the link in the description to my Discord server as well. And I'll see you guys in the next video.